Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Steve, coming to you from Beijing in China. Now today is the 3rd of January 2017 and I really hope that you guys are off to an amazing start to this new year. And if you guys are looking for an opportunity or something to really start changing things, you know, this year will be the year. I know it's definitely going to be a phenomenal year for me, and I really want to share something with you guys that has honestly really started to change my life and being able to help me really live this lifestyle whilst being here in China. Now, before we get into my current results as of today, what I want to show you is just a quick little video about what this company actually is and how it has changed my life. Now, before I show you my current progress in MPA, I just want to quickly explain for those of you who don't quite know what My Paying Ads is all about. So basically, they are an advertising company that provide a share of revenue to paying advertisers, and they have various advertising options available, but in order to benefit from making money with advertising, you just simply purchase an ad pack, and in return you get back 120% of your earnings, or in other words, you'll gain a 20% profit for every ad pack purchased. So, you know, think of it like this. I'm an online marketer who is in need of quality advertising in order to promote my website or business that I have to offer. I decide to join a professional and very stable RevShare company which offers multiple advertising services. Then from here, I can then purchase advertising that is suitable to my needs, or I'm also able to greatly benefit from purchasing advertising and earning some revenue from the company. So essentially, I'm being paid to advertise my own stuff, and this is really amazing. I'm telling you right now, this has changed my life drastically. I've been able to buy 2 really amazing dogs. I'm living a laptop lifestyle whilst living abroad in China, and it's all thanks to this company for helping me to achieve that lifestyle. There's very few RevShare companies like this that take their business seriously and are structured for long-term growth. I'm not talking about months, I'm talking about years. And My Paying Ads have never missed out on a payment in over 18 months. They pay out 7 days a week and have currently paid out over $16 million to advertisers, which is just a crazy amount, as you can imagine. And one thing you should know is that My Paying Ads greatly improve its returning customer rate. So, just like with any business, a returning customer is far better than a one-time customer. So that's one of the reasons why it's important to have professional services that deliver, and having an attractive offer or service to support the greater gain for the company and its members. And My Paying Ads does exactly that. I honestly think that you'll love this, so before you sign up and give it a try, I want to show you my current progress from today, right now. Okay guys, so let's just get straight into this. Now what we can see right along here is an overview from my stats from probably nearly a month ago actually. We're looking at the 6th of December right here. Okay, so what you're currently looking at is the overview stats from the 6th of December at that time, okay? And what we're looking at right now is we can see that we've got 157 referrals. And I've honestly really appreciate you guys who have been signing up and wanting to join my team. Whether it's just for the additional support or whether it's for the benefits that I'm working towards and giving out to you guys as well at the same time as well. Some of you guys have been in contact with me lately, and I've been more than happy to create videos just to make things a lot more clear, because some people are unsure of certain payment processes, or some people are having trouble actually inside the system itself. And there's only so much you can say with just a quick reply, or if you send support a ticket, you may have to wait a few days for that reply anyway. But just the additional support from me, I might just be able to answer your questions sort of now and then, and then we'll just get you straight on board and get you started up and running as soon as possible, because this is something you guys definitely want to get yourselves involved in. And if you've got any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask me on YouTube in the comments below, or by all means send me a message on Facebook, send me a friend request, and then follow along. And then just honestly, you guys will really start to enjoy this once things start to pick up in here. Now so that was 157 referrals back then. Now, active ad packs at that time was 429. Now, during December, it's been a very, very heavy month for me. I've had to pay out a lot of bills for numerous things, including personal reasons. So there's going to be some slight adjustments, but nothing like over ecstatic or anything like that. But honestly, I'm using this as a way to help me live a lifestyle in China at the same time. I'm not literally just money focused. I'm not like, how can I make $100 a day or $200 a day? I'm actually taking this money to help me live the lifestyle and help me financially to support myself in the long run as well. So this is something that has really helped me out in many, many different ways, and it can honestly really help you out exactly the same way. Now look at this, guys. Ad pack earnings, $32,370. You can imagine how much this is, how life-changing that can actually be, right? I mean, this is, honestly, this number keeps on changing every single time. Earnings are based on an hourly rate. So every time money goes into your earning balance or from the revenue, from the advertising, it just builds up into your account on an hourly basis. And there's no repurchase balance. For those of you who are familiar with RevShare businesses, there's no like 50-50 balance, so the company have to keep your money inside the system. It doesn't work like that. As soon as you purchase your advertising, all of that goes into one balance, so it's an earning balance, and that is 100% withdrawable. So, you know, if you guys got stuck in and just say, you know, I want to give this a try, and say, for example, you put in $100 or $500, something like that, just to say, and then, you know, maybe say in a 3 or 4 months or something like that, you feel like maybe it's not really for you or something like that, you can just let the earnings build up into the account and just withdraw it all completely. So it's 100% yours. And like you've seen in this video, this company is constantly paying out. In the video, there was about $16 million, but it's way, way, way more than that now. It's a phenomenal company. And if you look into the official Facebook group of that company, you'll just see people posting payment proofs all over the place, full of positivity. And the company are really on top of their game. They're a solid business. And they've got management and everything in place to really structure this for long-term growth. And that's what I'm all about. I'm all about longevity in terms of focusing towards things, because, you know, you've probably been scammed in at least one thing before, right? Whether it's offline or online. And, you know, we really don't want to get ourselves involved with that. I've lost thousands in the past for being scammed and all those kind of things, you know, all the hypey kind of websites that say, you know, earn X amount like per day and everything like that. It's just complete trash. And for those of you who get caught up in that, you know, they just end up lasting for like, I don't know, maybe a few days, a few weeks, or you know, even just a few months, and they really sort of encourage people, and then like instantly the website shuts down and it's just like gone forever, and then all of our money, and we're left questioning, why is this happening to us? You know, so honestly, it's really about staying focused on something that really works and it's structured for long term and is a solid business. This is an advertising company, so they're always introducing this to advertisers out there, but the attraction is the bonus in revenue earnings that we can earn from advertising as well. So we're basically advertising our own stuff and we're getting paid at the same time, and honestly, that's just a win-win. So those are my results and my stats from last month. Now let's just go and take a look at my results as of today right now. So I'm just going to look on the dashboard right along here. And let's just check this out, guys. So my referrals right now is currently active at 205 referrals. So honestly, a massive thank you to you guys who have been signing up to me, and also a really big thank you for your questions as well, because I really like to see people, you know, like even just questions, you know, people are like showing some kind of interest. They want to get themselves involved, but maybe they're just a little bit on the fence and they're not a little bit too sure how to get started, or if this is sort of the thing that they really want to achieve for themselves. I mean, you personally might have goals, like daily income goals that you want to achieve for yourselves, you know, whether it's like $10, $25, $50 or $100 per day. You know, over in time, you can definitely get there with this company, and I'll be sure to help you guys out along the way as well. Now look at this, my active ad packs are currently selling at 428. So I did say there's barely any change at that time, because I had to withdraw basically more than I should be, to help myself out financially over December, because it was a very, very heavy month for me. But I'm now actively working on really kicking this up and just honestly really making this successful, maxing out this system for $200 per day. Now this company pay out 7 days a week, as you've already seen, but this is something I really want to set myself to achieve, and I know that I can do that. You know, it's just about hustling, it's about making these videos, getting people involved, and obviously actively promoting and really pushing this myself to make sure that I achieve those goals for myself as well. But you don't have to recruit, you don't have to bring other people into the business. Honestly, it just helps to get to those goals. But the sooner I get there, the sooner I get to my goal, the sooner I can really start to help you guys out as well. So what I mean by that is, like, if you guys are interested in joining, what I'm going to start doing once I max out this system of $200 per day, I want to start sharing my commissions, because they're kind of like just building up and I can't necessarily use them all the time. So what I want to start doing is maybe take out some of those commissions and just share them with some of you guys, maybe on a monthly basis or something like that, just to really help you guys progress with inside the system and just get you a little bit faster to achieving those goals for yourself. So that's kind of like my incentive for you to join and become a part of my team. And there's a video at the end of this just to help you get involved and to go from there really. But if we just take a look at the 428 active ad packs, I've got a calculation here I want to show you guys. Now this is based on, you can see the active ad packs here, 428. Now look at this, daily profit share earnings with inside the system, $208. So every single day, whilst it's being active, of 428, and this number just keeps on going up because I'm compounding inside the system. And what I mean by that is that when my earnings get to a certain amount, like for example $50, then I purchase another advertising pack inside the system, and I just keep building and building, and then my earnings just keep on growing and growing. And that also increases my withdrawal rate as well, which is just something you guys should always be aiming for as well. And this is going to really change things for you when you start seeing how powerful compounding your earnings can be inside this system. Now, like you can see here, $208. I just want you to think about certain situations in your life that can really help you out in those kind of moments. So maybe you got like a friend's birthday coming up, or maybe you need to pay off a bill, or you've got something news coming out or something like that. What I can do without withdrawing or purchasing any ad packs, I can just sit back and wait for this to reach $208. Then like tomorrow I can just withdraw that money, like, well, $200 anyway, and then I'm going to have that money ready and waiting for me to help me out in whatever situation I need. So if I need, like, I might need to go shopping and pay for some food, for example. Nothing's free here in China, unfortunately, but it is slightly cheaper, which is a little bit beneficial. But I'm just saying, like, certain situations in your life that you might necessarily need it for, these are the times it can really help. So it's not always about making money on a daily basis. It's having being involved in something that can really help you out financially on a regular basis as well. So, or even if it's just like on an occasional basis, you can just kind of rely on that to help you out financially when that time comes. Like I've said, I needed it a lot during December, so I had to set myself back quite a lot. But I can keep moving forward because I was compounding inside the system. So although I've had a setback, like for example $208 here, if I was to withdraw 100% of that tomorrow, then it would just basically set me back a day or something like that in terms of my progress. So you kind of just have to think, whether you can afford a few days to set yourself back to really help you out. And personally, I think that's honestly just I think it's just an amazing opportunity to really have to help you out in those situations, because I really need support along the way as well. And I really don't like asking for money, like with family and things like that. I really don't like asking money from other people. But when you've got a company to rely on and you've put that effort in, thinking about this long term, if you guys get stuck in and you get involved with this, those situations can really help you out, and you don't have to go to the banks and ask for money. You don't have to go and ask friends and family just to borrow a bit of cash. This is something that can really help you out in those situations, and then those small struggles will just be gone. And like 2017, we're off to a fresh start, we're off to a new year, and so this is something you guys definitely want to consider yourselves getting involved in. Now let's just go back very quickly to the last lot on here. So my ad pack earnings here, now look at this, $38,080. This is phenomenal. Like I said before, every single hour, every single day, and every single week, this number is just constantly going up and up and up and up. And basically, the higher that gets, the higher my active ad packs get, and the higher the active ad packs, the more money that's being generated inside the system, and the more money I can the more money I can withdraw from the system as well. So this is honestly something that's going to really help you out in many different ways. And if you want to advertise your businesses and things like that, personally I'm working on social branding. I think that works really well. But this is just something that you guys just really want to consider if you're looking for a business opportunity, if you're looking for a way to make money sort of down the line. I mean, this is not something that's just going to be instant straight like that, but you have to be patient with the system, and if you compound those earnings, you'll really see how powerful that becomes, and then you'll start to withdraw that money on a daily basis, 7 days a week, and you'll really start to really enjoy like having that as a backup, or like living a lifestyle like I am in China. If it wasn't for my paying ads, I honestly wouldn't be where I am today, because it's helped me out in so many different ways. And even before I left China, I was scammed with a hip site or a company site, and I was kind of like way over my head just thinking about the possibilities of doing this and so. I'm kind of really stupid back then, but I lost like over $4,000, and that's like a knife cut to the heart. It's just very painful. But my paying ads really helped supported me along the way, and really helped me out in those financial situations of those big losses as well. And it might not necessarily be through scams, it might be through kind of offline and those hard times that you might have personally, or even if it's like for educational purposes, maybe for kids or something like that, or even for yourself. These things can really go a long way, and my paying ads will be a company that can really support that for you in the long run. So, if you guys have got any questions, I'll be more than happy to ask. Like I said, don't hesitate to add me on Facebook, or if you've got any questions, leave me some questions below on YouTube. And now I'm going to show you just a quick little video about how you can join, and I really look forward to you guys becoming a part of my team. Okay, so the best way for you to join will be to, once you finish watching one of my videos, what you're going to want to do is just to come down here, and where it says join with me here, I'm going to give you a direct link. If you click on show more, I'm also going to give you another link to my Facebook. So if you guys have got any questions, or you just want to reach out to me or anything like that, don't hesitate to contact me on Facebook as well. But for now, we're just going to click on this link here, and right now it's going to take me to the home page. Okay, so the very first thing you're going to want to do is on the top right hand corner it says sign up. So once we click on this, it's now going to take me to the registration page. Now this is crucial. The very first thing you're going to want to check is that the sponsor says Steve in China. Okay, if it doesn't, if it says someone else's name, or it has MPA admin, which is a default, what you need to do is to click on change, and then simply type in Steve in China, and then you can change it from there. This is crucial because a lot of people have been signing up under MPA admin, and they can't change it once you've registered. So, it's very important that you make sure it says Steve in China before, because once you guys are on my team, I'm going to be helping you every step of the way. And once I've maxed out the system, I'm going to be sharing some of my commissions with you guys as well. So, it's just to help you progress and develop in my paying ads as we go along. Okay, so just make sure that says Steve in China, and then we're all good. Now, the next lot of fields you need to fill out are just very basic, like your names, email, username, and your password. Okay, so once everything is filled out from here, agree to the terms and conditions, and then register. Then you're going to get go through the normal process, email confirmation stuff, and so on and so forth. Then once you've done that, we need to go back to the home page and to log in. Okay, so let me just add the captcha code in here. Log in. Now every time you log in, you're always going to see a login ad. These are very, very popular. I was going to pay for one, but then I didn't realize it's booked up until maybe 3 months, ahead. So people are paying for these. They're paying maybe $200 at a time for their login ads. So, they're very, very popular. So we're just going to wait for this to, just before this video loads, I'm just going to wait for this timer to count down. Okay, so right now you're at your dashboard along here. I mean, it might be a little bit overwhelming to begin with, but the very first thing you're going to want to do is, again, just check my sponsor, says Steve in China along here, and then it will give you my email address as well. So if you need to contact me through email, by all means contact me through there. But like I said before, contact me on Facebook because I'll be more than happy to assist you on there as well. Now, the very first thing you're going to want to do, on your left-hand side, you're going to want to select account activity, and then click on profile. Now, you can fill out some basic information here like your name. I mean, your name is essential anyway, but the very most important thing is your payment processor, okay? So what you're going to want to do, you can select from Payzer, Solid Trust Pay, Perfect Money, Coin Payments, and To Pay For You. PayPal is a temporary payment processor because when the funds were frozen before, they had to shift over the payments from PayPal. So we no longer use PayPal because it's just a headache. And no other RevShare uses PayPal anymore because they just, they're very wish-washy, and we don't necessarily want that in a business anyway. So, I mean, personally, I'm using Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's a win-win, and I think probably the other popular payment processors will be Payzer and Solid Trust Pay. So by all means, select one of these, set these up, and make sure that your preferred payment processor is also selected, okay? So once that has been selected, and you've made the payment processor secure to yours, you can just go through and add any other information if you need to. Personally, I haven't done so, but what you can do after that is move on to purchase an ad pack, and then it will take you through the stage. So once you purchase an ad pack, you can let me just bring you along here. So it's basically going to explain the plan. So you've got your plan 1, your plan 2, and the credits that you can earn from your advertising as well, okay? So once you've done that, you need to set up a new banner ad. So before you can buy an ad pack, you're going to want to set up some banners, okay? So you can have a maximum of 10 along here. So once you set these up, what you're going to want to do is then buy an ad pack. Don't want to add clicks. You want to buy an ad pack because that ensures that you have revenue share earnings when you've earned your initial 100%. So basically, each ad pack that we purchase, we get back 120%. So what you want to do is select buy ad packs. I'll just give you a quick example here, and then we can select a purchase. So on my plan 4s, which is a $50 ad pack, and then you'll go through some banners up along here, and then it's pretty much simple from there. I mean, you'll select your payment processor, it will take you through how to pay for that, and then it will just go from there, to be honest. So, by all means, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask me on Facebook. This honestly, guys, this is very simple, and you're going to enjoy this so much. So, like I've said before, it's much better to get started sooner rather than later. So until then, stay awesome, and I'll talk to you soon.